Hi, I'm Alexander Turnbull from René of Paris and Aderans. Today I want to talk to you about a subject which has been brought up to me many times, as when I had a salon and I had a hair loss clinic, so I used to deal with wigs and also trichologists, so I'd have people of various, different subjects to do with hair loss related illness or hair thinning. But one of the subjects which used to come to me quite a lot when I was, selecting a wig for somebody is people would want to know what Permatease is. So, do you know what Permatease is? Well, you will in a minute because I'm about to tell you. So this wig right here is Susan from the Alexander Couture Collection. Now, Susan is one of my designs, so I can tell you exactly why I decided to go with Permatease. So for me as a hairdresser, and somebody that has been a hairdresser for well over 20 years, I understand the power of a good blow dry, okay? And how a lady loves to see that their blow dry or their blowout is gonna last a little bit longer. So Permatease is great for that. What is Permatease? It's a little bit like back comb. Okay, so let me take this off. So I'll take Susan off the mannequin just for a second. So Susan is a slightly asymmetric style, which I cut. So this is this style, and it's slightly asymmetric on this side. Now I know that I wanted Susan to have ultimate body. Now this, by the way, this colour is Nutmeg F, which I think is beautiful. So then just looking at the root itself, which is that lovely deep chocolatey kind of look, you can see you've got a slight little bit of back comb, which hides the wefts on the wig, and it also creates a bit of Permatease, so it creates body all the time. So if you are one of these people that prefer to wear your wig flatter up top, maybe Permatease isn't for you, and maybe you want to look at something like a monofilament top or a lace front, lace part. But if you like that bit of body that won't let you down, I think Permatease could be a good choice. So this one is Susan in Nutmeg F in my collection, the Alexander Couture Collection. So to give you a fair test on Permatease and to show you exactly what Permatease is, I thought it'd be best to show you a wig that hasn't got Permatease, so you can see the difference. Okay, this is Lacy, and this amazing colour is Java Blast. And as a hair colourist, I know how cool that is. That's a really nice colour to achieve. So I love that, and it's showing all the texture and all the rest of it. So Lacy is in the Orchid Collection. And Lacy is gorgeous. Okay, so we see we've got that kind of full fringe that can separate into almost curtain bangs. Okay, Lacy's nice and long and frames the face, but Lacy has what we call a skin part. Okay, so when I show you that there, a skin cap. So in here we've got a skin part here. So when I turn that inside out, we can see just in that center area, we have polyurethane, which is a material we use which creates the skin, and then we inject the hairs in there. So that gives it a really natural kind of look coming from that part. So if you didn't want the Permatease and didn't want the natural volume, something like a skin part or a lace front lace part or a monofilament top would enable to make it sit that little bit flatter for you. So this is Lacy in the Orchid Collection in Java Blast. So I'd like to have a chat with you now about Jackson. Jackson is from the Noriko Collection, and Jackson again has Permatease. So this colour is Sugarcane R, and Sugarcane R is one of my real favourites. I like it because we've got these real nice icy white sugary kind of highlights in there. We've got some warmer highlights in there, and the base is like a kind of velvet blonde, if you like. And we have that chocolate brown regrowth, which is just up the top. Now you can see there's plenty of body and plenty of bounce in Jackson's, even though it's a mid to long style with a lot of layers in there. The reason why Jackson always has this perfect body on the crown is because of the Permatease. So if you're that person, again, that likes it a bit flatter, maybe Lacy is the right one for you. But if you want that bit more bounce, bit more swing, bit more texture, maybe something like Jackson or something like Susan is a bit shorter, could be for you. So I'm just going to take Jackson off. And again, I like to see how the wig moves. I think that tells me a lot about a wig when I can see the movement. You can see the thickness towards the root. It's only very light Permatease, but even it being so light, it enables you to have that little bit more body. So Jackson has the long fringe, okay, long fringe coming through, lots and lots of layers, that gorgeous mid-length kind of style. And if we open Jackson up and look at the cap, it's fully machine made with adjustable straps in at the nape. And this is Jackson in sugarcane R. So today you've been watching me, Alexander Turnbull from René of Paris and Aderans, and today I've been talking about Permatease within wigs. What have you thought to today's show? Please leave your comments down below. Let us know out of any of these styles which one you'd try, or are you a fan of Permatease or do you prefer not Permatease? We'd love to hear your comments. But from all of us here at René of Paris and Aderans, thank you for tuning in. Remember to follow us on all forms of social media, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye bye.